from the Lakeside Newsroom of the Henrico Citizen, your hometown news source since 2001. This is the Henrico News Minute with publisher Tom Lapis.
Governor Ralph Northam says school districts statewide should require masking this fall per CDC guidance, but not everyone agrees. We'll tell you more in today's Henrico News Minute for Friday, August 6th, 2021. It's brought to you today by Henrico County CSB Prevention Services and in part by Chess Counselor LLC, helping students one move at a time, bringing chess and wellness programs to the community. Visit them at chesscounselor.com.
And now for the news.
Yesterday, Governor Ralph Northam gave a warning to school divisions like Henrico that have not yet implemented universal masking requirements for the upcoming school year. In a press conference, Northam suggested that districts that do not follow U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention guidance related to COVID-19 mitigation strategies will be in violation of state law. Now, he's claiming that the language in Senate Bill 1303, which was introduced by Henrico Senator Siobhan Donovan and passed earlier this year, requires systems to follow that CDC guidance. The bill requires schools to offer in-person instruction this fall and also to follow mitigation strategies from the CDC. That guidance currently urges masks for everyone in schools located where substantial or high COVID transmission is taking place. Henrico is currently in the high classification. Said Northam, quote, "That law was passed by a strong bipartisan vote of the legislature, and I expect school divisions to follow it. If they choose not to follow it, they should have a frank discussion with their legal counsel," end quote. Now, on July 27th, the same day that the CDC's new guidance was released, Henrico schools announced that masks would be optional for the school year, saying that while they encourage it, they respect that mask wearing is currently an individual's choice. Yesterday, after the governor's statement, Henrico School spokesman Andy Jenks told the Citizen that the school division intends to follow the law, but he did not say whether or not the masking policy will change. He did say that HCPS officials were making arrangements to bring updated recommendations to the school board even before Northam's press conference yesterday. Last night, Donovan herself released a statement suggesting that Northam had misinterpreted the law she helped write, saying of Northam, quote, "As a former state senator just like me, he knows how to read and interpret legislation passed by the General Assembly. The reality is that Governor Northam wants to mandate our children wear masks at school this year and is using an excuse to make a decision he knows is not in the best interest of our next generation," end quote. You can read much more about this topic on henricocitizen.com by clicking on News and then Education. And as I just mentioned, Henrico County is now classified as a high COVID-19 transmission area. That's according to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control. The county had been in the substantial level recently, but a surge in new cases the past several days elevated it to the highest of 4 levels monitored by the CDC. That's a classification it now shares with the majority of localities in the nation as the Delta variant spreads. Henrico's averaging 59 new cases a day during the past 7 days, though it did report a drop in new cases Thursday down to 57, following 2 days of more than 80 apiece. There's been 1 hospitalization in the county each of the past 3 days because of COVID, but no virus-related deaths since July 28th. The CDC recommends that everyone in areas of high or substantial COVID spread, even those who are vaccinated, wear masks indoors as a way to prevent the continued rapid spread of the Delta variant, which is as much as 6 times more transmissible than the original strain of the virus. Henrico County general government officials this week tightened the county's masking policy in the wake of rising COVID-19 cases related to the Delta variant. The county now requires all unvaccinated employees and visitors to county facilities to wear masks or face coverings at all times. That's according to Henrico Chief of Staff Carrie Trattina. The county is also strongly recommending, but not requiring, that vaccinated employees and guests do the same thing. And though Henrico doesn't plan to mandate that its employees get the vaccine the way that Richmond did this week and Governor Ralph Northam did for state employees yesterday, Henrico is making it easier for them to get vaccinated by offering pop-up vaccination opportunities in county facilities for employees and their family members, Trattina told the Citizen. Later today, the Virginia State Police will celebrate the graduation of their 134th basic session. The new academy will graduate 40 state troopers, 6 of whom will be assigned fully or in part to Henrico County. The new troopers each will have received more than 1,300 hours of classroom and field instruction in more than 100 different subjects. They began their 27 weeks of academic, physical, and practical training at the VSP Training Academy in Chesterfield on January 28th, and they'll start their individual assignments during the week of August 16th. A popular YouTube personality and inventor of a comic book character was arrested last weekend in Henrico on suspicion of incest. Henrico police arrested Christine Chandler, who also goes by the name of Chris Chan, August 1st at the Regency Inn near Regency Mall. Chan is the creator of comic book character Sonichu, a combination of video game character Sonic the Hedgehog and Pokemon character Pikachu. Chandler is alleged to have been perpetrating an incestuous relationship with her mother, who is believed to be 79 years old. The two lived together in Greene County, Virginia. The Greene County Sheriff's Office received information about the alleged crime July 31st and issued an arrest warrant. Henrico police arrested Chandler the following day. She's being held without bond at the Central Virginia Regional Jail. Congratulations to Jeff Hamilton of Henrico. He placed 5th in the Phoenix Bass Fishing League presented by T.H. Marine at James River recently. Hamilton earned an award of just more than $1,000 for his catch, which weighed in at 16 pounds 6 ounces. The event was held July 31st. It's part of a 24-division circuit devoted to weekend anglers that hosts 128 tournaments throughout the season. Health inspectors found moldy bread at one Henrico restaurant recently. You can find out which one by visiting henricocitizen.com, clicking on Dining and then Restaurant Watch. Every week we'll give you the latest health inspection reports for Henrico restaurants. You may want to take a look before you venture out.
As we all strive to do our part during this extraordinary time, Henrico Area Mental Health serves as your local and public mental health agency, continuing to do its part. We all experience mental health challenges, especially during extreme challenging times.
It doesn't matter your age, gender, race, or ethnicity. Each person is affected differently. If you're a resident of Charles City, New Kent, or Henrico counties, and you, a family member or friend or someone you know, may need someone to talk to about the mental health challenges being experienced.
Do your part and call us at 804-727-8515. That's 804-727-8515. We're here to help. Remember, mental health is good health. Call Henrico Area Mental Health at 804-727-8515. That number again is 804-727-8515.
This message comes to you from Henrico County CSB Prevention Services.